Welcome back to the Three Amigos. Today we're going to review Lilo and Stitch, the series, season 1, episode 19, which is a surprise, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Rita.
I'm Chloe.
I'm Tim.
Okay, so we're not going to do the whole season or the whole series because that would be crazy. So I put all of the episodes, which are 65 episodes or something.
There's like 2 seasons.
It's 2 seasons, yeah.
Yeah.
And I put it on like a number randomizer, and the number that came out was 19. So it's season 1, episode 19. Were you familiar with the Lilo and Stitch series?
Yes, I've actually seen some of it before, because it was first aired in 2003, and I was very young back then.
Yes.
And I remember watching it back then, and I also remember watching the film and how it like span off from the film.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did remember watching it, but I haven't watched it in a very long time.
What about you?
And I never watched it in order either.
Yeah. What about you, Tim?
I've never seen it before.
Did you know it existed?
I know it existed, yes.
Okay. So, as Chloe mentioned, the series is a spin-off from the movie Lilo and Stitch, which came out in 2002. And technically it's a spin-off from the sequel.
Yeah.
Because the first episode or the pilot was Stitch, the movie, in 2003, which went straight to TV, I think, or like DVD.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, like, I didn't know that Lilo and Stitch franchise had so many things.
Yeah. So, obviously they had just like the one experiment, which was 626.
Yeah, so that's Stitch.
And then they kind of became, they kind of started saying that was all these other experiments.
Yeah.
That were before Stitch, and they obviously got like let out and loose, and now they have to find them.
Yeah, that's the series.
Like, yeah, it's like Lilo, a little girl, has to like go and collect all these dangerous alien experiments.
Makes complete sense.
Yeah, it makes complete sense.
But yeah, there's like Lilo and Stitch the movie. That's the first movie. Then there's Stitch the movie.
Yeah.
Then there's Lilo and Stitch the series. Then there's Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch has a glitch, which I don't think has nothing to do with the series. Then there's the Orange of Stitch in 2005.
There's many Stitch and Lilo things.
Then there's Leroy and Stitch. Leroy. Yeah, I think that's technically the finale to the series or something like that. Then there's Stitch with an exclamation point that ran from 2008 till 2015, which doesn't have Lilo in it. Then there's Stitch and I, which is I think like 13 episodes or something. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, there's been quite a few.
There's basically there's a lot of Stitches to watch if you're into that.
Yeah. So the series basically in the Stitch the movie, Captain Gantu was hired by Dr. Hamsterville to retrieve all 625 experiments.
Yeah.
And meanwhile on Earth, Stitch and Lilo is like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and they have like to save the Earth from one of the experiments or whatever.
Yeah.
And then on the series, they're given the task to collect all of Jumba's missing experiments, changing them from bad to good, and finding a place where they belong. So that's the whole series, just them capturing other experiments and
Yeah.
make them good or whatever, while Captain Gandu is trying to like also capture experiments and make them evil or whatever. And on this episode, the experiment is actually 627, which Jumba, Jumba makes it because his feelings got hurt when they said he couldn't do
Yeah.
better than Stitch.
So basically, yeah, at the start, I think they're chasing another experiment, which is
So yeah,
5 on
so
5.
by the way, the theme song is a bop. I love the theme song.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. I like the theme song a
It's
lot.
amazing. So the episode that we watched, it starts with
Yeah.
Stitch and Lilo trying to capture another
5 on
experiment.
5.
Yeah, that has like cuts off everything. It looks like Taz from Looney Tunes, kind of.
Yeah, it's like
The way
a
he spins around.
tornado.
Yeah,
It shreds everything. Yeah.
yeah. And they managed to capture it. And
they can
Stitch
do it.
is like, I'm so good at this. I'm the
Yeah.
best. And
then
everything.
they shred you know Gantu, they like shred
Yeah.
his clothes
They
down to
yeah.
boxes. And it's got little space boxes, space planets, which I thought was really weird. And Lilo's like, oh no.
Yeah,
This
please put
little
some
girl,
clothes on, you pervert.
Yeah, it's really weird. I was like, watching this for the first time, obviously in like years. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, what is going on? What an intro.
Yeah. Also, did you also when the experiment is like running around, one of the jokes is he goes to a pineapple stand.
Yeah.
And he cuts the pineapples in half, so then like the lady puts a half off sign.
Yeah, I like that.
It's
I did like
so
that.
cute. So it's fucking hilarious. The comedy is really good, I think.
The comedy was pretty good. I laughed quite a lot, to be fair.
It was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah. And then obviously Stitch has like caught him and he did it really quickly and Jumper's like, oh, your performance is getting really good. But obviously it goes to Stitch's head and he gets quite egotistical.
Yeah.
And then it kind of cuts to like they're having Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
But
so they apparently they have Thanksgiving dinner every month.
Yeah, they have it every month. Pleakley, that's it.
Yeah.
Pleakley's like, oh, it's every month, isn't it? And Lilo's like, are we
yes.
getting, I think it's some sort of pudding. And he's like,
pie, wasn't it?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, pumpkin pie. Yeah.
Pumpkin pie. And then he's like, okay, it's Thanksgiving dinner. And so then obviously Stitch comes in with like a sofa and wants to be like a king. And he's quite rude and like chucks food at them.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
And then like Stitch, Lilo's like, Stitch, you can do that. And he's like, but I'm special.
But I'm special.
Like,
and
excuse me.
He insults what's his name? Jumba.
Jumba, yeah.
Yeah, and then Jumba's like, right, I'm going to create a new experiment, 627. He'll be more powerful and none of the weaknesses that Stitch has.
And this will definitely end well for everyone.
Yeah. And obviously Pleakley discovers it and he's like, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But Jumba threatens him basically with a giant finger that could poke out his eye.
Yeah, his eye, because he has a giant eye.
It's quite funny because he's like doing that and then he's like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. And then 627 escapes and he's like, yeah, he could escape. Which is kind of cool. I like that. So yeah, he escapes and he's like all like a red Stitch and he runs away.
Yeah, so he's like red, like his face is a bit longer.
Yeah.
He can do like, do you know that song, Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better?
Yeah.
It's basically that.
Yeah.
Also, did you know he makes like a boink sound when he jumps?
Yes, kind of.
Did you notice that? I thought it was so stupid. It was funny. He just boinks around when he's like trying to get away.
quite funny.
It's fun. This show is hilarious.
I did find it really funny.
I mean,
to be
it's obviously for kids, but it's pretty funny. Also,
Yeah.
what's his name? Pickley?
Completely, yeah.
Pickley, yeah. He's like a non-binary person.
Yes.
He dresses like, I think he identifies as male or as a man,
Yeah.
but like he
Yeah, that's
dresses
what
what would
he
be stereotypical women's clothing.
Yeah.
And everyone's just happy about it. Nobody cares.
Yeah, no one questions it, sort of thing.
Disney being pretty
Good
progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that.
But yeah, I think it, like, thinking about how fun it is, really funny.
It's funny.
Like, I liked it a lot.
It's not like, it's not like the most hilarious thing. It's not smart or anything, but it's funny.
No. Yeah.
Um
And then obviously, so the experiment runs off, and he runs into the woods.
Yeah.
And basically, I think there's another experiment called 625.
Yeah.
Who's like the little yellow guy. He's just really lazy, and he doesn't really want to do much. So
he just eats, basically.
Yeah, he's fighting with Gantu. And Gantu's like, right, we keep failing. This isn't good. So 65, I think, sees 627. The numbers are going to get really confusing.
A little bit.
And he like, what is it? He's like, okay, here's a sandwich. No, he goes outside to have a sandwich. That's it.
Yeah.
And he meets 627, and then he's like, "Oh, come with me." And he gives him to Gantu, so he can actually stay at home and do nothing.
Yeah.
And then Gantu has 627, who can like do really cool things and shoot plasma and stuff. And he like shoots it at 625, who's like, I just want to stay home. Yeah.
Also, I like that as soon as he's successful as acquiring one of the experiments, he like dumps Dr. Hamstersville immediately. He's like, I no longer work for you. Here's my notice.
And then I like for the like when it's like cutting to another day or scene, it does like the wipe transition. I like that.
I think that's also where they would put the ads. Because this would
probably
run on Disney Channel. Although I never watched it on Disney Channel. But that would be, I think, where the ads would go.
I just thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, then the next day, obviously, they're trying. Lilo and Stitch are capturing another experiment. I wrote it down. That's it. 603, a living laser bolt. Which, to be fair, looked like Pikachu.
A little bit. Well, who is yellow and electric.
Yeah. It was like, okay, Pikachu. So yeah, Stitch is being really like egotistical still,
like cocky about it.
Them. But then Gantu's like rocks up with 627 and is like, right, we're gonna steal this. It's like stealing it and steal 603, and then Stitch is like, wait, what? And he's been all like with his ego, and then he challenges 627, but like gets beaten so bad, really.
His ass gets kicked.
Yeah, he gets beat up, and then Stitch and Lilo are like, oh, and it was kind of funny before that because it was like when they're like Lilo's looking at the experiment and Stitch like comes out of his dressing room, and I was like with his sunglasses on, and I was like, what are you doing? These red sunglasses, and I'm like, stop.
Like, calm down.
Yeah. He's famous. I'm not gonna lie, most actors that we've previously worked with are very like that.
Oh, the actors that we worked with were barely actors.
Yeah, but they had the same attitude.
Like actual actors, probably like most of them are pretty chill.
Yeah, pretty chill.
They were acting like what they think famous persons act like.
Maybe not. But no, so yeah, they go home and they're like Jumper and Peakley, and they're like, "Oh, this is what's happened." And then they're like, "What experiment is this?" And like Peakley's like so tempted to tell them.
Yeah.
And then Jumper's like, "Shut up!" And then it comes out in the end that Jumper like confesses like he made them.
Yeah.
And then Stitch is like, no, he's not better than me. And it's like, it kind of, they call him their cousins. They're all like cousins or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then it shows like a montage of them like competing against each other in hunting experiments, but like obviously 627 is more successful and Stitch keeps getting like picked on. And Stitch then goes like really depressed. It's quite funny.
Yeah. He gets in the mood.
Yeah, he gets in the mood and he's like, no. And what's that noise?
Tim?
Yes.
Tim?
Are you watching TV?
I'm not. No, my internet keeps dropping out, so it's very stuttering.
No, I can hear TV.
Yeah, we can hear something on your background.
Connection.
No, I can hear voices, Tim. It's not bad connection. There's something going on in your background.
Yeah, we can hear your TV.
There's literally nothing on in the background here.
I can hear something.
Me too. Yeah, what's going? Do you have a loud neighbor?
No.
It's gone now, but that was definitely you.
That was definitely you, Tim.
No, I couldn't hear you guys.
I was Tim watching porn while doing the podcast. That's what's happening, isn't it?
Okay.
God damn it, Tim.
Carrying on. So yeah, it does a little cool montage, which I really like.
Yeah, it's cute.
That's quite nice. It was cute. It's like nice. It's like wholesome. And then it shows it like 65. So this is the yellow boy. We're gonna call him the yellow boy.
Yes.
There's so many numbers. Yellow boy is like getting fed up.
He might have a name, actually.
I think it's just 625.
I don't know. Keep talking. I'll Google it.
Yeah, Google it. But yeah, so 625 is like fed up because he's being abused and forced to clean all the ship and stuff. Going to be the and he's like, right, yeah, Dr. Hamsterville. I can't say his name.
Hamsterville.
Hamsterville is like, yeah, no more. We don't work together. I'm the new conqueror of the galaxy.
Yeah. By the way, the yellow boy's name is Ruben.
Ruben?
Yes.
Okay. So then basically Ruben gets blasted by 627.
Yes.
And he slips. And then discovers that 627's weakness is laughter because he's laughing uncontrollably over Ruben falling over.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to like Lilo. He's like ordering like I can't remember the machine, but it's like that's it. Home food dehydrator.
Yeah, so they're like talking about Jumbo's like he's invincible. He has no weaknesses. And then Lilo suggests, but can we just dehydrate him again? He's like, that's so complicated. It's basically impossible to do. And then an ad on TV is like, do you want to dehydrate something? Here it is. It does everything.
Some little girl just like orders it, like, you know, hello. So she orders the thing, and then obviously Ruben, he calls her and he's like, why do you want to talk to me? She's really sus of him. Like, I found that quite funny.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, this is his weakness. So there's like a big showdown. And I love that every time Lilo sees Gantu, she like makes a joke about his underwear.
Yeah. Lilo's savage.
And so they go and they like go into the middle of the town. Also, while they're in the middle of the town,
yes.
Where is everyone else that lives in this town plus the girl's sister?
They're gone.
Because where is her family? Like her sister?
Well, I'm guessing her sister's working, and it's too hard to animate people.
And it's been a few days, and there's no one in the town. It's just deserted.
It's too expensive to animate crowds.
And why are all these aliens just allowed to roam around? Why does no one say anything? It's really weird. But I swear that the whole point was that they capture the experiments because they don't want them to be seen by the public. Yet they're in like this massive like alien is like
Nobody sees
it's
them.
weird. But basically, they go to have a big final battle, and I actually laughed a lot at this part myself because I was like,
it's a lot of slapstick.
Yeah, there's a lot of slapstick, and I was like, oh, and the bit where he like goes through the poster, that was my favorite part. And then I was like, yeah, that's what made me full on laugh. I was like, okay, this is pretty good. So yeah, they obviously defeat 627 by making him laugh himself into an unconsciousness. And because he can't be turned good, they put him in the pod
dehydrator.
And then
it works.
Yeah, and then Gantu's like, oh, and like really sad. And then afterwards, like it cuts to them having Thanksgiving again in like the same week, but this time Stitch has like learned his lesson and is like serving them. But like it cuts to Jumba, who's like, and just made 628, and he's like, I've just made a new one, which I really like.
So Jumba clearly doesn't learn the lesson of the episode.
Yeah, whereas Stitch has and Jumba hasn't, even though
Stitch got it.
Yeah,
he's a good boy now.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah,
kind of. Until next week.
Well,
now there's 128 experiments out there.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that probably comes back sometime in the future. Maybe, or maybe not.
I don't know. We only watched one random episode.
We only watched one random episode.
Would you two from watching this, would you guys want to watch it from the start and watch like the whole season?
Probably just to get some context of it, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it was good as a one-off for me, but I don't know if I could sit down and watch like every episode in a row.
So I'm pretty sure I remember going back to like have we watched it before. I remember watching it, but I don't think I've watched all of the episodes because the way when I was a kid, I did not have Disney Channel.
Yeah, so it was like you saw the odd one every now and again.
Yeah, so the way they aired them, it was so on weekends in the mornings on SIC, which is a Portuguese TV channel. They had I don't know, I can't remember if it was 1 hour or 2 hours, which is like Disney Kids, and they would air like 3 or like 4 episodes of like random TV shows, so like Kim Possible, Anna Montana, Wizards of Beverly Place, all the kind of stuff. I don't know if they aired like all of the episodes and then moved on to a different series. I don't remember that. So it's like very sporadic things I do remember from these series. Also, they had like sketches in between with like 2 presenters. It was weird. It was fun times, fun memories.
Yeah.
So did you watch it on Disney Channel, Chloe?
I didn't. I watched it kind of similar to what you watched it on. Like on the mornings, like on like TV kid show, it would sometimes be aired. This is way after it got first released.
Yeah, definitely.
Or if I went to like a friend's house and they had Disney Channel, sometimes it would be like, or if I went to a family member who had Disney Channel, sometimes I could watch it then, and it would be on. And so I always watched some, but like never in order. So it was always like the odd episode or like the last 10 minutes or something like that. So it was quite weird to sit down and watch a whole episode. At first I was like, what is this? Like, what is going on? It's definitely a kid's show.
Yeah.
I actually kind of, the laughter won me over because I thought it was like, well, this is kind of like...
I didn't think I was going to like... I thought it was like, this is obviously so for kids.
Yeah, I thought I was going to dislike it, but
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Okay. I don't know if I'd sit and watch loads, but I mean, it was good to watch, I guess.
Yeah, I think I would go back to it if I wanted to.
I think if I was really bored, possibly, only because it's just not what I'd watch the film again.
I mean, I'd probably sooner watch the film than watch the whole series.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Also, going back to the TV show, I remembered watching it. I was like, did some research for this episode, and the one thing I found was like an interview with Ashley Tisdale, who played Sharpay in High School Musical, which we reviewed 2 weeks ago. Go listen to it.
Have a listen.
And like it was them in the studio, and she was like in the monitor, and it was obviously an interview that she did that could be aired in every single like Disney Channel, because they would ask questions in Portuguese, she would answer immediately in English, and she never once addressed Portugal by word.
Yeah,
it was so obvious.
The one.
I mean, it was a kind of like they also find one where they're like, "Oh, we're going to see Miley Cyrus," and you think it's going to be an interview with Miley Cyrus, but it's now just them getting an autograph from the one time she had a concert in Portugal. So they don't even talk with her. He gets an autograph, just jumps around with her in the background, looking at him like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's like when they used to do something with it's like Welcome to Disney Channel, and they have like they're doing their like weird wand thing.
Yeah.
Great. But no, what was your favorite bit and least favorite bit?
My favorite bit was a pineapple joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
My
least favorite bit, I don't think I had one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have a least favorite bit at all. There's nothing really wrong with it.
No.
I think it was the right length time as well for a child, because I guess if you include ad breaks,
yeah,
it didn't feel too long. My favorite part was obviously the last bit, like the slapstick comedy, and the bit where he like flies into the billboard. I like that bit. But yeah, no, and the theme tune being a bop was really good.
The theme song is amazing.
Yeah, so
I have it like running in my mind since then. I'm not going to sing it because I'll butcher it, but it was really good. Also,
it's like when they say something and then they repeat it, and it's like all those like things. It's really cool.
Yeah. So by the way, I was right about earlier. The series ended with the television film Leroy and Stitch, which Leroy. Oh, I think Leroy is like another experiment, like 69 or something.
Yeah,
I think it is. Also, they had a series had a crossover with 3 Disney Channel shows.
Ooh.
And an ended show. I don't know what. Oh, I guess it's like a show that ended before this aired. So they had Kim Possible, Jake Long, which is the one like he turns into a dragon, Penny Proud, and the Recess Gang.
Yeah.
I don't know which one was ended by then. So we could have picked one of the crossovers if we knew.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
we could one day.
We could do another one in the future someday.
Yeah.
Maybe if I ever do Kim Possible or Jake Long or Penny Proud or the Recess King. Do you hate Kim Possible? I suggested Kim Possible the other day, and you're like, no.
Yeah, I don't like Kim Possible. I don't
Why?
like Kim Possible. Recess great. I just don't like Kim Possible. I don't know what it is. It's just never hit off with me.
Is it because she's a ginger?
I don't like it.
Is it because she's a ginger?
Okay, Tim, did you have a childhood?
Yeah,
I did. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch like Disney Channel when I was younger. And Kim Possible wouldn't be a program I'd watch anyway.
Why? Kim Possible was amazing. It was so much fun.
I didn't have Disney Channel either, but
I also didn't. I didn't have Disney Channel until I was like 14 when we got cable.
Tim is disappointing me.
Tim hates Disney.
So
Tim came out an old man watching football. That was it. That's all he did his childhood. Am I right or am I right, Tim?
You're right. I did watch a lot of football.
There we go. I'm so amazing. I do have some trivia if you want to listen to it.
Go on then. Tell us your trivia.
So, mentioning what you said about the humans being weird, humans that are not part of Little's family are shown to be completely obvious to the aliens, even though they are constantly in plain sight. So aliens just roam around and the humans are like, what is that?
Okay.
Do you know that meme where the guy like looks to the side and looks back and just ignores it? That's all of the humans. Like, nope, not me.
Okay.
Lilo and Stitch, the series, was originally going to be named Stitch, the series. This decision was later changed, resulting in a mismatched style of its pilot, Stitch the movie. The title Stitch, with the exclamation point, would later be used as a title of an anime series. Unlike in the movies, Lilo often wears a green dress with flowers instead of the same design but with red in the first season, though she wears the red one more often in the second season. So she has 2 dresses. Her whole wardrobe is just those 2 dresses, and that's it.
2 dresses.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unlike other Disney Channel original shows that premiered on Disney Channel and then later came on to ABC Kids, Lilo and Stitch premiered on ABC and then came to Disney Channel as a marathon on Columbus Day 2003.
Oh.
Columbus Day is a stupid day that America basically no longer celebrates. The series is still being aired on the Latin American version of Disney Channel from Monday to Friday on an animated block. So if you go to Latin America, like Mexico, I'm guessing, or Venezuela, or Argentina, or Brazil, we can still see Lilo and Stitch with probably very weird dubs.
Oh.
It was weird, like, listening to speaking English. Because I only ever seen it with Portuguese dub.
You've not heard it in English before.
So that was weird. A lot of my memories of like Disney Channel stuff that I first saw in Portuguese are now kind of weird in my mind.
Yeah.
It's just weird. But yeah, that's all of my trivia. Do you wanna?
Oh, you're kind of cutting out.
Am I cutting out? Okay.
Rita?
Hello?
Chloe?
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit.
Did you listen? Did you hear the last one?
No. Say the last one again.
So the series is still being aired on Latin American version of Disney Channel from Monday to Friday on an animated block. So that's like Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Brazil. So
just not the UK. I don't think UK has Disney Channel anymore.
yeah. Well, they probably do in like maybe Sky. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So out of Amigos, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
7.5.
It's not gonna be an 8 for me because it's not one of my favorite things.
Before we started recording, you said I didn't like it.
No, I didn't like the weirdness. Like at the start, like the random watching it from one episode that like you don't really understand. It's like episode 19 of like season 1. It's like, wait, what? So at first I was like, okay, what's going on? You have to like think about it, but then I guess each episode is a different catching like of an experiment, so it's not too bad.
Well, it's very episodic.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because it's quite funny. It's not too long.
Yes.
And it's okay. I liked it. It was okay. But it's not an 8 or higher because it's not a favorite thing.
What about you, Tim?
I would probably give it a 6.5. Again, it's not the sort of thing I would go for to watch, but I enjoyed it.
Okay. I would give it an 8. I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it quite a bit. So that gives us a 7.333333 out of 10.
Look at Rita with the quick maths at the moment.
Yeah. I think that's the same that we got from like High School Musical.
I think so.
I think it is.
I think we're quite generous with our ratings, to be fair.
Yeah, I think the lowest it's been Aristocats.
No, I like the Aristocats.
By far.
Obviously on the leaderboard, I think it should go just under, maybe above Treasure Island.
By the way, if you're not sure about our leaderboard, we post it every week on our Instagram at Three Amigos, the podcast. And by we, I mean I post it every week.
And I mean, I reshare it.
Okay, Chloe. Calm down.
I work full time. I'm very busy.
So right now, as a recap,
yeah,
we have WandaVision first, then The
yeah,
Incredibles, then
yeah,
Monsters Inc., then High School
yeah.
Musical, then Treasure Island, and then as last we have The Aristocats.
I think it should be above Treasure Island, definitely.
Above Treasure, okay, yes, I would say that.
Yeah, above
Yeah.
Treasure Island.
I don't know if
I
I'd put
think
it above High School Musical, though.
No, I wouldn't put it above High School Musical.
No.
In between High School Musical and Treasure Island.
Also, I'm looking at the picture that you post on the on Instagram, and I'm
Yeah.
looking at the logo of the Aristocats. Is it Aristocats or Aristocrats?
The Aristocrat. No, it's the Cats. The Aristocrats.
I know.
Is it?
If I'm
Oh
using
my god! Is it like that? Is it like that thing where it's like you think it's one thing but it's not? No, it's the Aristocats. It's not the Aristocrats. It's
But I
cats.
screenshot it from like one of the intros.
Yeah. No, that's wrong.
Do I
Maybe
have-
because it's a French thing.
Maybe it is the Aristocats.
It is the Aristocats. That's the wrong
But I
one.
remember I screenshot it from like the intro of YouTube. What the hell? What's
Rita, you made
happening?
Yeah.
I need to fix that.
We need to fix that. But no. So yeah,
Okay.
we all agree that just below High School Musical,
Yes.
but above Treasure
Treasure
Island.
Island.
I have got a
Yes.
suggestion for a film for the next
Ooh.
podcast episode.
Fancy.
So it's another Disney Plus original film.
We haven't done a Disney Plus original film, technically.
Oh well, it's Disney Channel original film. I
Oh,
just said Disney Plus.
Okay. Sorry.
So it's called. I had it, but I've seemed to have lost my page. Hang on, because I searched the Aristocats. So it's called Go Figure.
Never heard of it.
No.
Go Figure is a Disney Channel original movie that aired on June 10th, 2005. It's basically, I'll say the plot, like the first bit. So
Sure.
Caitlin Kingsford dreams of becoming the greatest figure skater of all time when her favorite coach, Natasha Goberman, wants to coach her at an academy school. And then I can't really say anything else because it'd be spoilers.
Okay, so it's about figure skating.
Yeah. And
On
I like
ice.
skating.
Is it on
Yeah.
ice? I
Yeah,
do
on
like ice skating. I see a lot of the
Yeah.
Olympic programs on YouTube.
Yeah. So
I have
think that's
never
the
heard
one.
of it,
No, it's 2005.
but we
So
could
I
do
think-
it.
Yeah, I think it'd be a kind of a good one.
Have you been searching skating videos since you started skating? Or skating films?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've watched most of them now.
Chloe's very into skating right now.
I'm very into skating.
Yeah.
I watched Whiplash the other day. That's a very good film. That's not Disney.
Splash is the one with the mermaids, isn't it?
No, Whiplash.
Oh, Whiplash.
Whiplash. Is it Whiplash or is it? Wait, hang on. That's not even the film. Hang on. I think it's called
Splash?
Whip It. It's called Whip It.
Well, Whiplash is the one with the drumming.
Yes, this is
with Jake and
another
Simmons.
Film. No, this Whip It is the film. It's a 2009 film. That's what I watched.
I'm pretty sure Whip It is a song.
And there was another Disney original that I watched, which is called Ice Princess. I watched that the other day. That's on Disney, but we're not gonna watch that. We'll watch Go Figure.
So yeah, we're going to watch the obscure Disney Channel original movie, Go Figure, that we've never heard of it. Unless, Tim, have you heard of it?
No, I haven't.
I've not watched it either, so I think that'd be kind of cool to watch.
Okay, so this would be the first movie that none of us have ever watched before.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Well, WandaVision doesn't count because it came out recently.
No. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay.
Wait, no. Had we seen Treasure Island before?
I've seen Treasure Island. I don't know if you two had.
No.
Okay, no. So this is the first one.
Yeah, that'll
be
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we can give our opinions, or if we hate it. It might be rubbish. I'm sorry if it is.
I mean, Disney original films are not known for their quality. Let's be honest. I mean, I love High School Musical. It's not the pinnacle of cinema, I would say.
It won a nomination in the Young Artist Award for Best Television Movie or Special.
Well, I guess.
Nice.
Well, clearly didn't say in people's
So
minds.
yeah.
So yeah,
and it's got 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb. So yeah,
that's not great.
No, it's a 3-star film. Okay. Anyway,
it'll be fun.
We'll watch it.
It'll be fun.
That'll be next Friday.
Yes.
That'd be great.
This was a bit of a shorter episode because this was a shorter episode film that we watched. That wasn't a film.
Is it 20 minutes? But next week could be longer.
A bit longer, maybe. Who knows? Maybe even shorter. It'll be like, well, this sucked, and that's it. See you next week.
End of podcast. But yeah, follow us on our social media.
On Instagram at Three Amigos a podcast. It's our only social media.
You follow us on Spotify and listen. Or YouTube.
You can listen to also on Apple Podcasts. Give us a review if you're listening on Apple Podcasts.
Do not message us spam messages asking to be in touch with us.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird.
Every time we post, look at 3 messages. People promote at whatever. I'm like,
yeah.
Why are you putting this on our thing?
Yeah, weird.
Anyway,
but you
can follow me, Rita, at Rita_Grillo. You can follow Tim on Twitter at SFSTim97.
No.
No.
Tim K edits.
Tim K. Oh, he's plugging his edit thing.
Oh, that's an Instagram though, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's my Twitter. I changed my Twitter name to Tim K. Edits now.
Okay.
And don't follow me on social media because I don't want you to follow me.
Follow Chloe's skating Instagram.
You can follow Skate with Chloe.
Skate with Chloe.
I haven't really been able to post much because I'm working a lot.
She posted about her new wheels the other day.
I did. I bought new wheels.
Yeah.
Rita, you look at it. That makes me happy.
Of course I look at it.
In 2 weeks' time, I'm basically becoming unemployed because I'm moving out of where I'm currently living. So actually,
in Australia,
I could say I'm currently in Swansea, Wales, because by the time this goes up, I don't think I will live here anymore. If I do, it's not who's gonna stalk me? So yeah, I'm living.
You never know. People are creepy, Chloe.
Yeah, but I'm in Swansea. I mean, I'm not saying which part.
If you stalk Chloe, I do have guns. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm moving away from Swansea anyway.
Yes. To Australia, Sydney.
No, to somewhere else. So yeah, I will have a lot more free time to watch things and do hobbies, which is kind of cool.
And work on her skating Instagram, so follow that.
So follow me there.
Yes.
And obviously I can be like, oh, we're watching a skating film next week. It's ice skating, but similar. So I could be like, oh, I could do that. I can't do any of that.
I mean, it's not really similar because ice skating, you're skating on a blade. It's a very thin blade.
I do quad wheels, so you know.
Yeah.
Quad skate.
Whatever that means.
It means basically it has 4 wheels instead of the straight inline skates, which is.
Well, ice skating doesn't have wheels at all.
But it has a blade.
It's a blade.
Yes, but no. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Have a good weekend /week/Friday. Yeah.
Day, time, month, year. If this is 2025 and you're listening, okay.
Thank you. That's a choice, but thank you.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.